Hi everybody, and welcome to Virtual Sunday School. Well, we've got a great story for you today, and it happens on the eve of one of the most famous battles in history, the Battle of Jericho, and it involves a very unlikely hero. After spending 40 years traveling through the desert, Moses and the Israelites finally arrive near the Promised Land. Now, by this time, Moses is a very old man, and it's time to pass the baton of leadership on to a new and younger person. And that younger person was a soldier named Joshua. Now, Joshua was commanded by God to take his people into the land of what was called milk and honey. That was the land of Canaan, and to take over a city called Jericho. Now, Jericho was a huge fortress, so Joshua knew that he couldn't just send his army in there to attack, so he did the smart thing. He sent in a couple of spies to kind of get the lay of the land and report back to him. So 2 spies entered into Jericho, but they were soon discovered, and now they were being hunted by the soldiers of Jericho, and everywhere they turned, there were soldiers there, and they were desperate to escape, and they had no idea where to go. Now, in this city lived a woman named Rahab. Now, Rahab owned an inn that was there, but Rahab was a person that lived a life of sin outside of God. But she had heard tales of Moses leading his people out of Israel, of parting the Red Sea, and she knew that any people that could experience these miracles must be worshiping the one true God. Now, it just happened that the 2 spies entered the inn of Rahab, and Rahab, hearing who they were, wanted to save them, so she hid them in the inn. Well, pretty soon after that, the soldiers who were searching for these spies came to the inn of Rahab, and they asked her, they said,
"Have you seen these 2 spies that we're looking for?"
And Rahab said,
"Yeah, but hey, they went that way. They're not here. I don't know where they are."
And so the soldiers left. The 2 spies, with the help of Rahab, were able to escape, but not before they made a promise to her. And what was that promise? Rahab made the spies promise that when the Israelites conquered Jericho, she and her family would be safe. Okay, so what can we take away from this story? Well, probably one of the more important things we can take is that even if you are a sinner, like Rahab was, and you repent, you can always return back to God. God is always waiting for you. And in fact, in the case of Rahab, she's like one of the first converts to Judaism who believed in the one true God that we do. And in fact, she's the she's an ancestor of Jesus Christ himself. So just like the story of the Good Samaritan, in this story, we have the will of God being done by somebody who didn't even believe that he was God and ended up converting. So you can see God's will be done, and sometimes from a very unlikely source, like the Good Samaritan, Rahab, or the talking donkey from our last video. So remember, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you soon.